Friday, January 20th. We survived the ice storm. We had this whole place as a skating rink. It's been in the 30s and 40s this week, and then raining here and there. Not a lot of rain, but enough to keep it all. But so yeah, no major issues with the ice, other than it's hard to get around. Even the chains, we were sliding, jackknifing, but no power outages or nothing, which that's the main concern. Also, if you recall, I mentioned or talked about our skid steer having issues. The original issue we had fixed and it got back to running, but then it shortly developed a engine issue. Long story short, it was cheaper. It wasn't worth putting that much money into fixing that machine with 8,000 hours on it. So I guess we ended up trading it. This is what we traded for. It's a 2013, had 672 hours on it. It's already got 6 hours on it sitting here. They brought it yesterday. It's the same, basically the same machine as the 420, just the newer version. It does have a cab, does have heat, radio, electric start or push button start versus there's no key, hand controls, foot throttle, hydraulic quick attach, suspension seat, auxiliary hydraulics, which the 420 had everything except the cab and the heat and the radio. So new tires on it, same size of tires as the old skid steer. Yeah, so this is like my most important machine. If I had to sell everything, of course we'd keep the 9 and the skid steer, because I can do about everything I need to do with the skid steer, or I can do everything. So the skid steer is our most important thing. So when it doesn't work, things don't get done. So it was time to trade. I really didn't want to, but considering the recent events with their old one, we kind of had to. So that's what we did. That's the old manure bucket. We cleaned it up, and we're going to use that one for feed because it has a weld-on cutting edge, which is it's about half there. Because the bucket that came with this is the same as our old case bucket, but this one has a cutting edge, a bolt-on cutting edge, so you can flip it around or replace it without ruining your bucket. So we're going to use this one for manure, because that'll run on all the cement, and that wears the buckets out. The buckets are all the same size, both the same size, so it doesn't matter much. But anyway, a little quick update. Got a new to us skid steer. It's 1,850 pound lift capacity. I'm not sure what the engine size is. We'll look into it more as time goes on. But why a case? Because of dealer relations, as I've always mentioned, and we've had the case before. Had no issues with the other one. Long term, they get 8,000 hours on. They get old. They get wore out, and when they run as hard as they do here, you have to replace them eventually. Just hoping to make it last a little longer, but anyway, that's our new skid steer. Yeah, no, they're the same as probably the New Holland. The ironic or funny thing is, a friend of mine does the same thing that we do. They feed a lot more cattle. They just got or they are getting a New Holland one, the same size, so it's identical to this one. So we thought it was kind of funny that we'll be running the same skid steers. We'll see which one lasts longer, but got a case because we've had case. Happy with our case dealer, extremely happy with our case dealer. Sales, service, etc. I'm used to the machines. That's why we do that. Never ran a John Deere one, and you know my thoughts on the Bobcats. So anyway, stay tuned for more videos. Comment, like, subscribe, all fun YouTube stuff as always, and we'll see you next time.